Hello, this is the Abundance Oracle talking to you today about a few little tips and tricks that you can do if you're a new real estate investor and you've just are going to buy or just bought your first, second, third, fourth, whatever. To make it cuter to rent, but at a not expensive price, I'm going to show you some things that you can do. You see these type of curtains up here that will fit on any size pole and any length all the way down. I don't know, you can see them because I have all this stuff here, but see that you can, any size. Okay, you can do something like that, and they're called, if they're too long, you're going to make them called puddling, which is a more sophisticated term for them ending up so low to the floor and accumulating in a pile on the floor is called puddling. You probably didn't know this, but the wealthy people all have puddling curtains. Or here's another idea if you want to save a little bit of money, okay? Venetian blinds. I go to Home Depot, and I think these were like $32 each. And you just leave them up there because in some states you do have to have either shades, which are cheaper, but they don't last as long, or blinds, for example. Now, I'm gonna tell you, if you have these types of gathered things, curtains, if they become valances, if they're too messy or whatever, or way too long, you can always chop and keep turning them into more valances, more valances, more valances. Okay, you should have enough matching for practically the whole house. You don't have to have fancy. If you have solid material, you can put them on one of those metal brackets that come out, and those are cheap, and you can leave the brackets there or you can take the brackets with you. Now, here's another idea. To make your place look a little better, invest in some plant pots near the entrance. Why do I say plant pots and not putting them into the ground? Because when it's time for you to sell, all those pots come with you to the next place. Just like the valances come with you to the next place. And the curtain rods come with you to the next place. The Roman shades that you twist are attached, so they're considered part of the house and they don't get to come with you to the next place. Okay, if you have a chimney, a fireplace, I never use the fireplace in the house I'm renting, and I always make sure it's cleaned out. And when people come to look at the fireplace, look at the house, they look at the fireplace and they say, "Oh, that's so wonderful, the wood fireplace." And I always put my certificate of that it's been cleaned and certified good to use. I tape it onto either the listing sheet or I tape it onto the fireplace itself. People need to know that you take good care of your place, and it'll give them much more comfort walking around the house, seeing all the signs and the dates that you fix something if you have a septic tank, when you last pumped the septic tank, and who the card attached is for who they would call. All these things make a huge difference to new buyers. And if you have inexpensive houses, I don't know what that is in your area. If you can get some places, I guess, in Texas have houses as cheap as like $250,000, and I understand it's also happening down in Florida. The prices are going down. But this is also true. I would actually put it in a binder if you're selling $1 million property, to have a binder where the realtor can show the people, look, this is all their maintenance service information, and they can tell, oh, this is someone that cares about the property. And it also makes it so much easier for the new person to buy it because they have all that information. It's sort of like a used car, and you men will appreciate this. If you have all the service records of the used car, wouldn't that thrill you? Yep. So anyway, I keep my cars. It's a challenge. The longest I've been able to keep a car, because I used it so much, is 13 years. And each year I figure out, oh, this is another year. My cost basis per year goes down. I had a fabulous Honda Element when the kids were really small. The ketchup was all over. You could wipe down the seats. You could take a hose inside of the Honda and spray it, and it drains itself. You didn't have to have carpeting. Anyway, okay, I talk enough, as you know, my too many stories. But this is just a small idea of something you can do to help save a little bit of money. And then you can get nice plants, or fake plants even sometimes, in nice pots, which when you walk up to the front door of a place, oh boy, those women say, oh, I wish I could have plants like that. Quality, decorations, etc. All right, love you tons. I know we're crazy, but we're coming up on a time when you're going to have tons of opportunities to buy inexpensive houses. And don't get it in your head that the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth offer you make that you're going to buy. Sometimes it takes a long time. My first waterfront property, it took the people 1.5 years to come around to the way I saw it. And I got a very good deal. A lot of work to do because it was all almond green, but it was perfect for me at the time. Okay, love you tons. Talk to you later. Bye.